I've been Columbine High School. I don't know what's in my shoulder. If it was just some last through, but...
okay, has anybody been injured, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and the school is in a panic, and I'm in the library. I've got students down under the table, kids. Heads under the table. Kids are screaming.
It must have been after the first tower had been hit and before the second tower was hit, because as I was listening, the DJ said, "Oh my gosh, a second tower, the other tower has been hit," and just seemed to be a lot of tension.
I can hear you. The rest of the world hears you, and the people who knocked these buildings down will hear all of us soon.
It's just an amazing day. I mean, it's so historic, and to be here with so many other couples who have waited so long. I mean, the number of years of commitment that are probably standing here is pretty incredible.
The whole internet in his direction. In a nondescript t-shirt at a nondescript desk, Mark Zuckerberg runs a vast global empire with the world's largest population after China and India.
When we received around 1 million views a day, that's how we would track our successes. How many videos did we serve on a daily basis? And we were able to crack 1 million, and at that point we thought we were onto something big. We didn't really know quite how big or how large it would be.
These are not 3 separate devices. This is one device.
Whoa!
Just shocking video there. You could hear the gunfire ring out, and just to let you know, this takes us to the scene of what happened there on the Virginia Tech campus.
Tonight is your answer.
Closing numbers on the markets today. At one point, the market fell as if down a well, over 700 points.
We plan to use all of Disney's global distribution and marketing resources to extend and increase the popularity of the Marvel brand.
Good evening. Tonight, I can report to the American people and to the world that the United States has conducted an operation that killed Osama bin Laden.
CNN projects that Barack Obama will be re-elected President of the United States.
The
attack appears timed for maximum impact. Just before 2:50 p.m., this is the viewpoint seen by many of the 26,000 marathon runners who are approaching the finish line. The first of the 2 explosions rocks the sidewalk along the course.
But now scientists have created a kidney grown in the lab, and they're hoping that the research will help people in need of transplant in the future.
The technique isn't new. The results are. Microscopic genetic material was taken from an adult cell. It was then inserted into an egg whose own DNA had been stripped out. This creates human embryonic stem cells.
All across the country after those devastating shootings. You see some rallies, like this one in Minnesota, did turn violent over the weekend. Dozens of officers injured. This healing is going to be hard.
Overnight, hundreds of protesters shut down LA's massive 405 freeway in both directions. As night fell on Memphis, more than 1,000 demonstrators took to this bridge, bringing Interstate 40 to a standstill for almost 4 hours.
Public outcry still soaring tonight over a 6-month sentence slapped on former Stanford University freshman Brock Turner for sexually assaulting a 22-year-old woman while she lay unconscious next to a dumpster outside this frat house last year.
Eliminated in the Americas, that's according to the World Health Organization.
Our movement is about replacing a failed and corrupt political establishment with a new government controlled by you, the American people. This is a struggle for the survival of our nation. And this will be our last chance to save it. This election will determine whether we're a free nation or whether we have only the illusion of democracy, but are in fact controlled by a small handful of global special interests.
Here's the 0-1. This is going to be a tough play. The Cubs win the World Series. Bryant makes the play. It's over. And the Cubs have finally won it all. We are the final five!
Tonight, the final 5 taking home the gold. The women's U.S. gymnastics team flipping, tumbling, and vaulting to Olympic glory.
As a woman today, I feel that the pay gap is very real, but other than that, I feel that men and women are becoming more equal.
We begin with North Korea late today launching a new missile, this time flying higher and longer than any missile that country has launched before. And tonight, what it reveals about North Korea's ability to reach this country.
In the future, we have predicted that cars will drive themselves as seen in the first video. We also assume that new medical advances will occur, such as a cure for diseases like AIDS. As shown in the next video, we think that everyone will have internet connection all around the world. We also assume that there will be presidents for all races and genders in the future. Lastly, we think that robots are going to replace the dangerous jobs that humans take part in today, such as war.